to the to Madam and to the whole class. Today, our group name is Beam. We would like to present to you a debate, a short debate with the title of Does technology bring more benefits or destruction? Now, for the panels, I will introduce to you our panels. The first one is Hanif, which represents the government, and the second one is Hafizi, which represents the opposition team. And we have ourselves two timekeepers, which is Alif and Afifi. They will monitor the time that we give to each debaters. Now, we will have two rounds. For the first round, we will have the debaters to give their talk for 4 minutes. And for the second round, we will have them 3 minutes for them to conclude their talks. Now, I will pass the mic to the debaters.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you to our Mr. Chairman, our Madam, and all my fellow friends. Okay, today our debate upon the does technology give more benefit or destruction, and me myself as the new government of this hall. Ladies and gentlemen, we must know that there's a lot of advantage of technologies itself. The first one is about the improved communication system. Ladies and gentlemen, since years and centuries ago, we have a lot of the way to communicate between the others, and it is really important to ensure that we ourselves can try to give the information to the others. I take an example for what happened last centuries, and then we know that they use mostly the letters that has sent to the other side of another people, another part, to communicate by using oars or the postman, the one who give the letters, the information. And then lastly, ladies and gentlemen, what happened, it will take times. And then because of technology itself, it already reduces time in terms of communication. And then right now, we can connect with each other only in not more than 3 seconds by using WhatsApp and whatsoever. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a must for us to understand on how this technology develop and give more benefit to us. And then the second one is, I have only 4 minutes, it's really important for me to tell all of you about everything. Yeah, and then to enhance our economy itself. Ladies and gentlemen, if we take on how this economy can be generated, we must understand on how we want to develop a new market. Before this, we never have any kind of e-commerce things and whatsoever, because we use direct sale or MMM system, get here, find the customer and whatsoever. But at last, when we change to the new era of globalization by using technology itself, we can actually develop e-commerce system, which is the sales between the customer to customer itself is going to be happen, C to C. And then ladies and gentlemen, when this happen, it's actually can develop our society in terms of economy itself. And if you still remember on what happened, the Bitcoin, eBay itself, the one become the initiator of e-commerce system, and then Alibaba on behalf of eBay, he see that he can develop Alibaba customer to customer in China and give a lot of benefit to Asian market itself. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 more minute, okay. And the last one is to improve our financial system itself. Just like our opposition today, do you have any question to ask me? Okay, we proceed with my point, the financial system, and then he's 100% really agree with me in this hall. Ladies and gentlemen, the financial system before, it's hard for us to bring our cash every day, and then we can hear from our last friend that give presentation in front, the cashless era is already come. And then this cashless era give the benefit in terms of time, in terms of capacity on how we can storage our own money by our own self, by using only phone as a medium itself. Okay, from these three, improve communication system, second, enhance the economy, and third one, improve financial system itself, give the benefit to us. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Alright, thank you Hanif for the talk. And now I would like to give our friend here, Hafizi, to give his debate.
Okay, that's like what the government said. Yes, there is a truth in that, but we cannot deny that technology does have destruction towards humanity. For example, I'll give you, from my opinion, technology always cause these three things, which is waste of resources, useless competition, and war. So, like the government said, for the emerging of the e-commerce, eBay, and the communications and all that, there is a cons for all those advantage. For example, for the waste of resources. Nowadays, we can look the technology of, for example, plastic surgery. Yes, plastic surgery also have the advantages if the patient is the victim of, if the patient is a burn victim, so they need a plastic surgery for their face for reconstruction. But nowadays people misuse that. Misuse the technology. They change their face, which is with other technology cannot detect their true identity. For example, like when they already have the identity card, they make from, in Malaysia, like what, 12-year-old? Yeah. When they change their face, that will be a problem to other technology as well. And next, my point is for the useless competition. We take the example from the World War II and the Cold War. After the American and Russian defeated the Germany, they march into Berlin and they get all the technologies from the German scientists, right? And that is what led to war, which is the Cold War, and the useless competition as well. They work together, the useless competition and war. The useless competition because each country, American and Russian, they